is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJ Porr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Okay, here we are again. All right, so we're going to do this not so bad Leroy Brown. It's a good looking label on that. Somebody took a little bit of time. So this is beer 95M-42X-78R Romeo. And it says it's brewed with Rex XX coffee beans. And it's 4.2 ABV. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Nice little hiss. Alright, here we go. Oh, pretty color. Okay. Yeah. So nice little bit of a head on it. It's got little caramel color, little dark toffee maybe, little small bubbles. See if we can raise it up a little bit here. Yeah. So nice looking beer. Real nice looking beer. It's somewhat clear. You can kind of see through it. It's a little bit root beery. Maybe a dark root beer color to it. So yeah, that's a very, very nice looking beer. Alright. So let's get a nose on this thing. Okay, so I catch a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of coffee. There's something else in there too. Kind of a spicy note. Kind of a spicy note there. Yeah, nice and sweet and malty. Nice little aroma going on there. All right, time to dive in. Cheers. Nice. Really nice. So I'm catching that coffee bean right up front and just a really mild bitterness. So that hits like the tip of your tongue, and there's kind of a spicy taste to it. I almost want to say, let me give it another taste here. Yeah, it's kind of a spiciness there. I might have to look this beer up and kind of see what's going on with it, but I almost want to say there's I just can't quite catch my words. It's not really what I expected at all. Yeah, so yeah, there's definitely a little bit of hop bitterness in it. Not a lot. And you catch that, you know, like kind of a caramely note. The chocolate kind of roastedness. the coffee beans are more in the taste than in the aroma. But yeah, there's a spiciness to it that's almost kind of a peppery, maybe even a little bit of a clove note to it. Yeah, very nice, very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a little time, warm this up a bit since it's cold, and see what else I can come back to you on. Alright, catch you in a minute. Okay, well, I'm back. So spent a little time, did a little bit more sniffing and all that good fun stuff, let it warm up quite a bit. It changed, it kind of morphed. Since it's warmed up a little bit, I get big, like dark roasted coffee off the nose. The chocolate and the caramel is a little bit dropped off now. And all I catch is like big coffeeness. Even the malt, you know, that malt sweetness, it almost reminds me of you know, just a really sugared down coffee. Still get just a little bit of a hot bitterness off of it. And in the taste, cheers. Yeah, in the taste I get more of that really deep coffeeness in it, and there's still that little spicy, earthy note that's within this beer. It's like I said, it's kind of morphed a little bit. You know, the caramel is kind of subdued, especially in the taste, but that coffee just seems to just kind of overpower the beer now that it's warmed up. You know, when it was cold, very cold, like 34 degrees, I caught more of that caramel chocolate sweetness that's coming through. The coffee was a little bit more subdued. You know, I still caught a little bit of that spiciness, and I'm not sure if it's from the hops used, or maybe a little bit of what's the grain? That rye spiciness. I'm still gonna go look this beer up a little bit and see if the brewer put a little bit more notes in it. Yeah, the hop profile is very, very medium, very low. But the coffee, like I said, as soon as it started warming up, it got, you know, more coffee, and you still get that sweetness that's in it. Pretty complex beer as far as the different malt profile that comes out of it. Yeah, in my notes I just put, you know, it's a little complex and bittering with that spicy note. The overpowering coffee in it. You know, I'm a huge coffee drinker, but it's pretty up forward. But you know, I like the beer. It has a very different quality to it. It's a beautiful beer. You know, the mouthfeel on it's pretty medium to low. Again, low ABV. I would have really liked to have this beer at a higher ABV, or, you know, where you can get that big malt background to it, because I think the coffee kind of overshadowed this beer, especially as it warmed up. Yeah, but anyway, going back, you know, like I said, I really think it's a beautiful beer. It's got a nice head that, you know, it doesn't stay around too long, but it's a pretty color. It's a very clear beer. You know, it's a darker beer and it looks good. The aroma off of it, I get that coffee and that herbalness and you know, the earthy, spicy, you know, aroma notes coming off it, and that roast, you know, coffee. Catch a little bit of chocolate, you know, and that follows through with the flavor. You know, a nice hop bitterness. It's not crazy overpowering, but that coffee, you know, really comes out in it, especially as it warms up. But again, overall, I think it's a decent beer, and I love the label on it. But very beautiful beer. So, cheers to the brewer. Take care. We'll see you later.